Hey everybody, it's Bobby here today. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there and to my mom. And today I'm gonna make a really great, I hope it's really great, recipe from my mom's magazine. And it is a summer squash lasagna recipe. So it's, it sounds great to me. I've looked at the recipe, it sounds really good. It's not gonna be just a vegetable squash, it's gonna be a mix of vegetable and turkey. So I'm pretty excited about it. We're starting with these beautiful squash that we've cut with a mandolin, and we've salted the squash, and we've salted it in an effort to get the water out of it, because vegetables, fruits, they're largely water. And when we make our lasagna, we don't want a watery pool of mess. So putting the salt on it for a few minutes, 15 or 20 minutes, really draws that water out. And Ed, if you can get in close, I think that you can see on the top of the squash, you can see the water that's been drawn out of it from the salt. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pat it dry just to get rid of some of that moisture. Okay, cool. So we've patted our squash dry. It's good to go. Let's move over here to the stovetop where our onions are already kind of translucent. We started them a few minutes ago. I started them in olive oil. And I've got them just on a low heat. They look really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my turkey to this. And we'll just cook it until it's browned. Yeah, it's beautiful lean turkey. This would be a really good combination, the turkey and the little bit of plastic. The turkey and the squash together. This should be really, really nice. Okay, so I'm gonna let this turkey cook for a minute. We'll come over and go ahead and start to put together our first bowl of goodies. It's gonna be the tomatoes. I've got a riveted audience right on the other side of the camera. Some Italian seasoning. That's the executive chef. I'm just the sous. So now I'm nervous because the chef is watching me. And our garlic. We'll mix this up. This is going to be one of the layers in our lasagna. So with lasagnas, obviously you got a base, and then you got noodles and another layer and more noodles or meat or what have you. Oh, hey, speaking of chefs over my shoulder, there's another one right now. I recognize that voice.
I didn't say cook, I said cook.
Okay. Hey, Mama. Happy Mother's Day.
Gotta cook. Thank you. It's nice to have a man in the house.
Hey, Peepaw, don't take no offense to that, but
At the stove. At the stove. Let me be clear. At the stove cooking.
yeah, he's a captain.
Yes. He is the cat.
He's got other responsibilities. All right. Okay, so we'll go to our next bowl here. And we're gonna put together ricotta cheese. Calls for 4 cups, so we're gonna use the whole container of ricotta cheese.
Oh, that cupboard's so...
It's hard to believe it's already Mother's Day, 2026.
I know I have.
Goodness gracious. Come on, ricotta. There we go. So there's our ricotta cheese. We will add to that Parmesan cheese. The remaining Italian seasoning in the recipe. And also a little more garlic. And we'll mix this together. So this looks really good. And well mixed. Okay, so back to the turkey, which is getting close, but it's not quite ready. So this would be a good time for us to take a break while I make sure I've got everything I need, and we'll come right back. Turkey's beautiful. Cooked it and drained it, and we got a good amount of liquid from the turkey. So now the fun part, right? We're going to begin the process of making our lasagna with the layers. I'm going to start with about a half cup of our tomato mixture in the bottom. Spread that out evenly. Looks pretty even. And then we'll add about half of our noodles. Now the squash, everybody, the recipe calls for 3 squash. You know how vegetables and fruits and stuff are, they can be in different sizes. So you might have smaller squash, you might not be able to use 3, 2 might be enough, or you might need 4. It just depends on the size of your, squash. So let's see. The tomato mixture, the noodles, and the squash on top of the noodles. So here we go. That is some beautiful yellow squash. Now these were cut, you'll see how uniform they are. These were cut with a mandolin, which is a great kitchen tool. But you got to be really careful with a mandolin. They'll take your finger off. They'll take your, okay, I only got room for one more squash, so let me pick a real good piece. Now the rest of it, you know what we'll do with that? I'll put a little bit of olive oil on that, and we will put that in the air fryer if whatever we don't use. Okay, so on top of the squash, and that'll be a nice little appetizer. We'll add some ricotta. Mom, this recipe is going to be great.
Good. Make me happy.
Okay, and we'll spread this evenly. The ricotta looks great, and I've leveled it out as much as I could. And now here comes the turkey. And we're looking at this recipe as we put it together, and this is a 2.5 quart container, which is what the recipe calls for, but we all here think that if you wanted to use a 9x13, you could.
Definitively.
Yeah, you could use a bigger vessel if you wanted to, and you'd be able to get more layers. Okay. Turkeys with tomato. And we'll take one more break while I finish this up, and we'll come right back. So the last layer of tomatoes, and then we'll add the last of the squash. And we have a very full, but that's the way it should be, I think. A very full, very hearty lasagna dish. That looks real good too. So we've got our oven preheating. We'll get our layers all put together. We'll pop it in the oven, and then we'll finish it off with a little bit of shredded Parmesan. Or excuse me, shredded mozzarella right on top. Okay. Voila, that's beautiful.
It's pretty pretty.
Okay, so let's go into the oven with it. Okay. I think our lasagna is nearly ready, so we're going to go ahead and pull it out and top it with the mozzarella cheese. Yeah, it's looking really good. Oh, that thing smells good. It really smells good. It smells great. I think it's going to be great. This is going to be a home run. Look at Paula Deen using vegetables in her lasagna. so good. I'm going to quit messing around and I'm just going to use all of this cheese. And so back in for about 5 more minutes. That's hot. And then we'll come right back. I know I'm going to burn myself tasting it. But oh well.
You and your mama can't help yourself.
Here goes nothing. First, I want to taste the squash. Very good. It's not mushy and soggy. It's still got a little bit of a bite to it.
I like it like that.
I mean, a little bit of a
Crunchy,
snap.
yeah.
Me too. A little bit of a snap to it. Mm-hmm. Turkey.
So you could cook that as long as you wanted, if you wanted your vegetable cooked longer. Just don't put your cheese on until
That's exactly it.
you're really
Until you're ready to pull it out in 5 minutes.
Yeah. That's the ticket.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Very hot. Super tasty. The squash really helps it a lot. Turkey's good. Different than ground beef, obviously. Really nice. I think that turkey is a good choice with the squash because it's like light and light. And what I mean is like in color. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. The turkey is like blondish and the squash is like blondish, and they both sort of taste like blondish. But the tomato with it is great, and it's really, really good lasagna. So please enjoy. I think that you'll like it, and get your kids to enjoy it too, to get their vegetables. Mama, it's good.
Good. I'm so
Come have some. Mm-hmm. So see you later, alligator. It's really good.
Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.